Yo, what's up my aboriginals? Hello everyone, my name is Chief Landless and welcome back to another Halo 4 gameplay commentary. We're going to be talking about the weapon tuning, the hashtag Halo 4 update, and share my thoughts, the information that I have gathered from that live stream. And in the event you guys did miss the live stream, I highly recommend you go check it out, but if not, I'll be sharing my thoughts and opinions and the information gathered on it. But like I said, if you want to go check it out, link will be down below in the description. I highly recommend, I can't say that enough. They talk a little bit about the weapon set that they will most likely be changing right at the beginning, and then they showed off some gameplay with some community members from Halo. You know, obviously we have some pro players, we have some casual players, so they got to share their honest thoughts and opinions on some of the weapons that will be receiving their updates June 3rd. Yes, June 3rd is the date for this big Halo 4 weapon sandbox tuning. Oh my good god, that is a mouthful of information. So, without further ado, let's get on to the details of what did occur during this live stream. Because for those that do follow the weekly bulletins, every week they basically are like, oh, okay, we're focusing on this category weapon. We're focusing on these type of weapons right now. Just giving their attention and trying to figure out what would be the best idea to change them and obviously help implement and make a balanced system within the Halo 4 sandbox. But they haven't actually, given us a finalized list, a concrete list. But they have been repeating things over and over again. So with these most occurring things that they have been mentioning, it's pretty much safe to say that we will be receiving those kind of updates on June 3rd. And I have that list of those most reoccurring, those most repetitive updates that they have been mentioning. And so let's go on down the list. And like I said, in the live stream, it does show off many of those updates with those said weapons. And here is the list so far that I have gathered. The Magnum will be receiving a slight damage buff. Now, it was relatively hard to tell whether or not that was implemented during the live stream, and it's hard to tell whether or not how much damage increase the Magnum will be receiving. The DMR's reticle in which it turns red, the distance in which it does turn red, will be decreased. So basically, when the reticle of a weapon turns red in Halo 4, that is when you get such benefits like auto-aim assist, and that helps you basically win the battle if you keep your reticle turning red. With that being said, the DMR's distance in which the reticle turns red will be decreased, so it will be less effective at longer ranges. The light rifle, on the other hand, its distance in where its reticle turns red will be increased to then match the changes to the DMR. So the DMR and the light rifle's reticles will turn red at the same distances, providing those benefits. And also, the light rifle's rate of fire will be increased slightly while zoomed in. So when you're zoomed in and using the light rifle, its rate of fire will be increased, and that seems like it's going to hint that the lighter rifle may be the go-to choice for those long-range engagements. Now, the big one that everyone's been wanting, the battle rifle will be receiving a damage buff, making it a 4-shot to kill rather than 5 shots to kill, and its rate of fire will be slightly reduced. Now, just straight off the honest opinions and thoughts and people's reactions when they were playing and using those weapons during the live stream, they absolutely love the damage buff to the battle rifle, saying it's now easily able to contend with all the other primary weapons from the loadouts, and that the rate of fire reduction is barely even noticeable, and it feels like the battle rifle how it should feel like. The battle rifle we all knew and loved. Moving right along now, the Carbine will also be receiving a damage buff, changing it from 8 shots to kill down to 7, and its spread in which it does fire will be reduced, making the weapon more accurate. Because if you happen to notice, the Carbine's reticle isn't as accurate as some of the other ones. You'll see your bullets kind of bouncing around within the reticle, so it's going to be tighter and more accurate, and able to contend with all the other weapons with the proposed changes. As for the automatic rifles, which a lot of people thought was very controversial that they even mentioned a damage buff to all of the automatic rifles, they've added more details, and it makes more sense to why they are doing this. So all of those automatic rifles, such as, obviously the assault rifle, the storm rifle, and the suppressor will be receiving a slight damage buff, but their auto-aim assists, in which that distance does come into play, will be reduced by about 50%. A major change, making the weapon more designed for close quarters combat and only effective in close quarters combat. And with the other things that they have mentioned over and over again, the chain guns in both the Warthog and the Mantis will be receiving a 35% damage buff. Now quickly onto my thoughts and opinions. I am extremely excited for these updates. After listening to all of them, I couldn't agree more with 343 and their decisions. With that being said, I'm most looking forward to the battle rifles update, because it does feel like that really can't contend with the DMR half the time, because most of the time when you are outbeat by somebody, it seems like it is the DMR, and I cannot wait for this balance balancing, and hopefully these changes are widely accepted. A lot of people will like them, and that means if that does happen, they'll become the standard and implemented launch day for Halo 5. Think of it right now as Halo 4 is almost turning into a beta, a testing ground for Halo 5, and that means 343 Industries can then begin focusing on other changes and new things for Halo 5, and I cannot wait for that. It almost seems like history is repeating itself. Halo CE was not really the most balanced, and with all those changes that do happen in that, Halo 2 came out because of that, and Halo 2 most widely regarded as one of the best Halos and most competitive ones. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts down below on which weapon change you're looking forward to the most. I'll see you guys next time. Check out some of the other videos. I just started a Minecraft series on my channel. I hope you guys enjoy. My name is Chief Landless, and I'm signing out.